make a say mensaka members of parliament mienu ewo studio ha ene won babedi enkomo still ano omampanyin message on the state of the nation or presented to parliament last Friday and on common yegusua yedi Honorable Richard Achampon MP for Bia East Constituency and over Western North region Oko Parliament and so or a deputy majority whip in Parliament. Sounds na Honorable Chenebua Kodia Foku on a MP for Manson Kwanta Constituency in the Ashanti region of Ghana. Inti MPs menu ni anyone ebedi nkomo. Honorable Richard Achampo akwaba na etesen.
Bokovi.
Yehu ache papa. Parliament ye boko de.
Na me adom bibia ye obi official pa.
Afem commentary.
Am sa fe ye sha se nyen hia. Inti watiefo ni wahwefo nyana mo bi official pa.
Omoje so. Omozo be deputy whip you ma fi ha bio. Ojuma dos no parliament.
Yenu an mama maya sumdwe. Yesi kukuru renya ya kika de so nya. Ti toda nyina yemba ifobia e monitor ne yonko. Yes. Cause we only free so Asempa Fm na no one who do me. So mo ko graduation so mo ye den.
Omo sashe go omo ko.
Saka graduation na am say who be say.
Ko graduation.
Na kwani na ye say na ho a kire no no o makoche obi afuma ko titi mi koku. Acha mani 87. Wo kan be ma abu 10 kilos so.
Cocoa pot 87 no.
Eso son pa agreki de ni bi.
Na say ebi omo afuom no mo ko titi.
Omi ni koko.
Oh, okay.
Afanya ma ken poso note. Koko. Habib obi onu frutolon. Tolon ibi koko ho. On sansa mani emudi. Kuyeni na ho ache koko kakra na masa akwa titi obi koko. Omuye mbisa na say ai omo de kwa akoche. Oba akoko mba akoma jomama.
Omo ma president ba akon.
Ai Habib de no. Ode ma no. Since someone new mudi kanokure obi a mosemo wugina o makokuakuafo mosa kobakuafo ka nti enu anom no ba te say for mosa ba ne yaka say ken omo shebo say last year en komde no ba former finance minister yenu afenyo market
okay
en o say de na nye nti ono a obeshebo so de baba na papa be yi nsema no ebesinne. Oh my, because they say Obi Bank of Ghana report to I say I must spend about $12 million in respect to Polugu Dam. Okay, I say irable maybe we show we so more be some signature project. Emma Onaka said a dear a more Trump card that was north.
Yes.
Yeah, Polugu Dam. Bank of Ghana report to Mupi Public Accounts Committee. Look at the wording. I'm saying final payment.
Of $12 million?
Yes, 11.9 to close to 12 million.
For feasibility and
almost a final project.
Okay.
International is when you think say ko say dam ya chance ye twa blows go and as a concrete works be then akoso iron rods be ya deposit wo ho ye hu sa anwea ai abo bibia ni ho site no ko hu to identify site no na wa okrumfo ofri north ye na no mo say ye nuanom panwotwe ekobokina ekokumi to be say to me yes adam na etika say ni pardon we think tomato say all year round farming ke betima de na costo ye we edit o man na say ni dipa be ka che so dwuno man no ho obi bisa so dwuno man no ho they say one village one dam they have spent 201 million Ghana cedis e be sin the dam be any baby I won for. They spent about $97 million in the name of National Cathedral. Shamna ye too hui. Inti professor was a doctor no better na hai. Na okaje sa ban doctor abane baye onye bibia fiscal discipline. And then the finance minister handle on the economy because you can't give what you don't have.
Yes.
Into the better na say the busin bibia na so kwakoje. Busin baby na say you should the physical manifestation of the loans you contracted. O say abane ba wonye ehwe. Last 2 months I sat in a meeting in Washington. Banks no more buy binder than Nobosiano.
Yes.
They want to buy back the loans because it was so expensive to give us a cheaper facility, but there's no appetite for this government to go and borrow. No, you need to have a handle. What I say, they say, a gas processing plant 2. Meaning that facility can pay for itself. So CDB law or China, yes, and they see a trouble gas project. The facility has paid for the loan. Until you use money to do a project, productivity, a big creative employment, and then Ghana gas, to take Ghana gas off. Some West African gas pipeline, food, and they want to be self-sufficient. Say, where gas processing plants are a bit enough gas, the power a thermal plant. And it's a buy Jibusia. Now what clear mandate, clear intention say Sikara major no me the baby way to show value chain now what create employment. The project will also pay for the facility. Now kwaji Sika for consumption, but at the end of the day no, you need to find another money to pay for it. Sano had a project you kwaji buy a kofa ho se mo kai se me kra omo de mo kokko to ho. Mo kra mo review papers no mo show we so. Tema kwa kubaga bidin won ho sacha na asase radio well original name na asase na enye ayi efe ne say ejapa ena musa kwose de no on be ka che say bata okaya but no the bata be ne course because in the agreement no must state say when the repayment time is due and there's no money in the escrow account, the Ministry of Finance must find money for the repayment. How can you describe this as a bata? Sad actually born am kwaji nyina no and I am a fukani nyina bom be national debt.
But are you by this saying sir last 1 year more management of this economy no more busia bia is that what?
No, but that's not the point. Okay. Yeah, bobusia. Okay. But bobusia na ubetima contain. What I say, o market tables are bank ekoto no. Abai enyini nyina. But what I say, per needs per arrangement or target. So you leave the excess liquidity in the system so the private sector can also go and borrow. Today the banks are chasing people for them to take loans because interest rates are above form. The government is not taking all the facility from the market. Senka they will price higher. A demand and supply, but a bank catcher will say a bills na no 1 billion. I need only 600. The 400 no excess liquidity in the system.
But how about Omo say a buying more pay up? Some use the word sterilization. Or more pay up close to 60 billion Ghana cedis from the local market. And on Namsuna sikening confirm that has artificially brought inflation down. And no, traders will say entire.
Oh, Obi. So that's what can politics no more. Because every week banks will not put in a request. So we will need, let's say, $500 million. Yes. There's a Bank of Ghana, no EPSS Canada bank. Sometimes no, I won't put out the 500 million and a 400 million. They will take about 300 million. Yes. They don't need it.
Asempa
But what you say, they have to make that money available. It was if I will see this no mame. Now me for see this no so gold board and to good. Now and now when say off takers no, they pay in advance.
Yes.
And to money this can buy my gold board in dollars
through Bank of Ghana.
And Bank of Ghana keep dollars no. Now they see this now my gold board. No so to good no. Now I'm making the dollars available for the banks.
Yes.
80 Democrats are pumping in about 10 billion no and you free money and intermediation and the Bank of Ghana because so all provided dollars and now price of gold no so no it was true. We need to take advantage now because a commodity so the gold a price above form no anything at all can happen and the cost of Middle East it is now that price in the high no you make hay when the sun shines. You know so we want to say it free money said the mono pump system 80 billion into the economy about Ghana called a negative equity of 60 billion. So mo year when you know see the no could do say it was traded at 17 16 omo fa kunya so na 14 at the time ye kwa elections no meaning conform the dollars back room say about support to some people running elections 16 per dollar 80,000 Ghana cedis biano what's the son of 16,000 Ghana cedis ye toba wie na ndc buy ya mokwa kotua ka no they were paying 10,000 and 11,000 Ghana cedis. Look at the gains. Because somebody has managed the economy, said that say a $1 no a drop. But look at them say artificial. Who the end beneficiary no? What is artificial about it? In case of could you be 17,000 or 16,000 and no to 11,000. You see the prices of goods and services are form. Fine. We had the obisubenya the other effects. Now no any parliament need to look so more about 2,000 bars. Then here or say okay so 20,000 and 500 Ghana cedis. Into no as a farmer no he's paying the price for it. But me no here for no there mo boaba form no a benefit here.
Yeah, but more na ne boaba form according to BEF, you know, because imported rice now is cheap because dollar no above form. You are rather than using your policies to boost local industry, you know, or they kill local industries rather. Because imports are cheap.
The poor person so the vulnerable na person protect more leap ye treat come on almost a cheaper more. Into more disposable income, no.
But that's not how you look at it.
Me say, no matter what, you need to strike a balance.
Yes.
Obi benefit no, obi so benefit. Importers no any agent no, exporters so in life, decision about take bia no will both positive and negative effect. You see your baba dream vulnerable ne the poor people. Enti ma na no me call a meeting or me constituency. I'm so now we say nkra put am say mo afno mo. Nti ye mo apese mo mundi. Amoabu. Abrobu but what I say but don't so kwaje bosin akodo abro na say mo no obeka say price no dem akofom no the investment ehun akem into when they say ban e be fa kwan bi so dem just to make sure say we create some environment dem e dey amom it will see the nagina no amane mabo e kofo enokra na say nye nokre
yeah but almost
personal petrol 17
over strengthen city no What must see Nenya only
at a point no jema and not be finding a level.
The level, sure.
But so you make it an effort.
Okay.
Because time na year 17 no.
Yes.
Obi mini energy. Time na petrol bro and now a gas station. Oka kotofua wankasa wani nye. Abana wan to man this ukropo na utumu die wani nye. Na me hwe post bi o say ka say dwamama ba parliament no o ka say a filling station ko ho a bebia na ebo no wo no and it say na kwa kan ba na oko enwuya so be waste time kra den there's a physical manifestation amenu mienu ye hu se nema bo akofom interest rate a drop aban policies no the positive results. Let's look at the other side. Ye nuanom so a akuafo na affect omo koko farmers no di na be ya bo omo fertilizer na banda da ne tomom ne san for come mo free enu na bego afuo so no ye massa enu eno so enti so munya more yield na se bon pool of farmer they can sell and still make up the difference because you can't give what you don't have.
Okay.
I don't know to akwakoton ebo no eba for onim se Cote d'Ivoire o maja kokoto cooperatives na to kokoro Cote d'Ivoire me no ka say price na start ba form enti sa banka say okay pam no twa no ebo no so aba from odwama boss nti kokoro me nto bio o se be disappointed kwafo no pa eno bia nu ha obi o turn kokoro amount 3,006 na dey chamber 2,005 no bonus mama no e sika sem me ka no nobody will be happy with this decision but a bitter pill we have to take it to stabilize this economy.
No free cocoa growing constituency farmers no omobu food truly
I know let's be frank about this matter. It's a custom near cano. Or be no who are betting is a or born in some amount. But explanation at the moment, almost Mr. Me Bamboda, me share border Cote d'Ivoire. Officer Cote d'Ivoire price and commercial cocoa in a franco. I don't come for cocoa nunco. Could do a price and so yet. Until there's no way we encouraging me smuggling because it's better so beton again here. But I say a poor mucho. Echeche muchromo say baby a yedro no decision we and I say about take kokoko any so no you try to in cash and in kind in kind nature said the fertilizer and I said the money free na bandada no ton mo in rule no say money bebree cocoa rehabilitation no am kwaji sika man ye from Africa Development Bank no ye making sure say cocoa na ye twenye be say duama cocoa kwafo no plantain sackers na said the mom they say provided the mom enti but they no benya board ye finafum obenya banche to make up the difference but one church mu na ka say ateso de ntokwa besi be sika na ye ka ho asem no. These are some of the things that you need in combo. But environment no be enim say obi so to mind this one to mind this you and no kotofu a misa o party card. Benefit no e ba me nyina. Nti enu no betina say no as won hyede ho ade pa bia ban we no eye. O ya no ayi
no oje to mu say macroeconomic indicators look good but I see most of them no are not any
Genesis. Ma kwa another shop. Or say a 3.5. Another shop or say a 3. It's more now. We are told near the iron told there. They will force you to reduce your price. Man, cast away madam for when I'm tied into the metal. Let's also punish those people who are pricing us high. Because you have the opportunity to look around and buy the same product at a cheaper rate.
Very well.
But what I say, my lazy in buying. Say window shopping now. A bit more amount for so then I respond to. The price na eco form no. But all the day no will become responsible. Our disposable income no can buy more things than before. Into education I said they may crop for. It's because I buying for policy be my and na number cost on na I'm for na predate. The 2017 two chroma MPP forecast say mobile no policies and a dollar no or matching na to sales the keys na ma IGP. We did 3 months the policy na no or my implement. No can say NDC ba free education betwom. And then craning di what is nkwabi e sun se munya aduane ni. And then no mo win kusia every Saturday.
Saturday nyina ka.
Yes, twimo kodi Saturday go so and kenke pa na nkra di. Ntobi. Yes when you be amawase a ye nya money kro no. But then you can't get everything right. Yet then issues 1 or 2 be beba. They say they were looking for scandals. And no my year when you been to go Asempa, they want to latch on it. Young microphone. I could ship tum papa penny for because Frantoma, Nam so riding Yankopon. Now Papa can the one can be we. Because Coco the other.
Yes. Our parliament.
But break Namsi Tolong, you do Coco Tolong. I feel market and your person oko.
We never Coco ni ho.
Wow. Maha ho mani ase omujoko ye ne edua kuku ye na edi kuku ye didi we kra bi na edi pa yanum ye num kuku ho Asempa ba ye se ye kwafo no omo ne aban enya adwene ye chopa de bebi edru no side decision na aban take because e kwaje bosia e de makoko kwafo na omo na be saba betua ka no say 50,000 metric tons na aban $150 million ikokuto no kwa about 6 billion Ghana cedis minimum taxpayers money in the support Google phone. So government is meeting them halfway. Yes, you jack Cocoa for no life for more. 6 billion Ghana cedis. No can say I spend about 3.4 billion. PBC on my breast from good PBC. I may for about 2,000 worker PBC. Almost 1 year, Obia Yentu Biaka and the MPP. Collapse Cocoa board. And then when you know Ekasa Cocoa board, a former CEO neba from radio station to another radio station, TV to TV station.
So you MP or you MP.
And the time I did Cocoa board more papa no. Anytime a papa through hono, send a Cocoa board net here. Let him sit back and reflect on it. So a Cocoa boy will be private business. Kabet no managing is say.
Honorable Matema, men ask my minty or colleague, messing about who be able to see saying soon. A high Asempa FM. Enti, my enti, Manson Quanta member of parliament, and so Honorable Aquaba net saying,
Yeja, Bibia Boko,
Constituency Boko.
Oh, Bibia Boko, Minia, any kind, Mammy Fanchama, me constituency for Manson Quanta, Michel, meaning Sebia Meko Biano, when he did change, we did this program with some muted. We didn't check a sema or munina. By the weekend, number who many watch my dear baby.
Sure.
Minia made us say, na, me chat here for so beam. Dear, a tear is a Metia Minia champo, made a champo, they made any fine. Minia no parliament. Na You see, akoye say ye nuanom NDC for no. As more template bia, meaning say omo ko bia na ye dia mom say jiko. Akoye the same template. Meaning say president no and omusua no say common we be omo dia to on platforms so. I say almost started so more kasa. First best 5 to 10 minutes need so omusua the friends lamentations no. On the Bible, maybe a friend lamentations.
A whole book called Lamentations.
No mutai kaipa. Meaning, Oshasia and Mako, and then this is the third we are media we are me.
Okay.
John and Bekubia, Hono Shashi. About lamentia base 10 minutes. And no be na minia a jump or ye. Or Shashi, or see Poalugudam, or soon home, a failure or do or say cathedral. Cathedral, moi cathedral, moi c'est moi. And you might be bria NPP, ye dia kupo droso. Any a dream mo doyen. So, nipa biana, omo wodemwa, omo ba omo nsema ne mom, omo ba bontin say ya. Any a no mo yes, as if say enye. Ye Bank of Ghana, and the Bank of Ghana where edifices si ho. Ye now for 4 mo wen DC. Who share mo kokoema. Omo ba omo nsem, omo ba ban na baso. Say, Mati anim. Nansen ye call in person me country ni din. ECOWAS we be ye call ho. MP say war economy ni ade ye call ho. Na akoko hwe me niam bi a wo ho a obebu Ghana. Edifice ade so nansen Ministry of Finance omko new building mu ukowura ho a obehu say edifice papa. So ye ya kokodro ni ma adwen territory. Na ye wi a na akwese tire no na obi nso aba no ne nam ho ne ade dwumadie hya onsa na woni akokodru a ode beye ye say ye twi ye ka bibia si konsuo na boy na se o ka so obeye bibia obeye na akokodru so obeye amanipa nya so mfa so a eden a bibi kakra be ba ho de but that minor we na be ba ho no really is here an issue compared to obi a obeba na o say obi say the minian kan say ye de si mboro ye de mboro yeah ebia say unni plans ye concrete I believe in them. I tell you better not na ho na o fidgety around na me ba ho so ti o fidgety around unje bibia na na so me I'm good I'm not boring. We created the fiscal space that we have now. Amen. The video who mo say debt to GDP a form ne one. Who created that fiscal space? We did it. So, MPP and normal
DDEP,
whether DDP or whatever the negotiations that we had with our, lenders, created the fiscal space that has brought us to some of these indicators that we are seeing. It's a fact.
But how about the argument, say, because we borrow mainly in dollars, no? So we see the need to me a pay na holding more, and also automatically until debt stock.
Me ba ho sa CD ne dollar ho asem. Me ba ho. So until me you enough your sa lamentations on sem no. We say o lament here any a balance it. So o lament here balance it. E normal kesia ya ye no. E se wo kan. Na me ka say MPP ye ba ye mfejeti around. Ye cost straight key issues na ya address it. And I mean the baby to her. Me see consume a boy hina. Say on tiasia minia young country dictionary but I country consume the boy hina. Okay. So I feel me pa me pesa me cost straight State of the Nations addresser Europe Mahama Obabe Ridi. O can say bebre or starting lamenting and I feel call economy so or can for or can be for civil service or can be for security or money policy direction for rest of the year and yeah the can say bebre na mre ma e bia member some response na okan na se wohwema eniema mienu a ohama on them say ye sidia o se na hoden apagya ye na enim se sidi na hoden abasro o se inflation eniema bo te de esi kro no o se o de abafom no kra inflation abafom mienu no kan de keka ho ne de enya de a emu edusa we ni mienu a na de na dom kuma for ye expected na dom kuma for so de ye ni mouthpiece of the masses ye ni ejina ho ma Ghana for or ye ni a check government no nti de omo hiasem ye hiasem So the na expect to see a bit and say yes on hwa ne ho kakra na mom onyintum say sa statistical figures no aye inflation any cd na ho odi abasro ni ade no enya and transmit and say and trickle down said ye ebema omanfo ho ato omo now bebusa say aden obi beka say time factor be take time mini a champion kasa no or say o ukojom na say ukotade na obi de ebo edi akonipa foforo ho now on nje ni ukojom ani obechina upede ni de na de ni de no ukojom a eya margins ni ana esen so ukoto tuber of yam na so bi ton 100 cedis a when you said the next one about 20 cedis that be a 95 be a 96 there about enti ye ka say eniema booma forma and say obi de nipa kakra bi na omo de woso there be and then sanity otherwise come back out of market they will go out of market so enti no cre set prices emma forms are transport first ma forms are vehicles no cre bi ni ho public vehicles no cra queues long queues yenim okay electricity bills will chroma enough from is over the rooftop na meba energy ho energy asema yira mahama okan any the way you disappointed so enti nipa ho nto ne sa na se macroeconomic indicators emu peja ekoyi a eyese nipa ho to mo na minia the enti ama nipa ho nto no enye se time factor if you can say time factor eta afie twam the etie ne se aben owosi ordinary focus nyina ko she some macroeconomic indicator ba ko pe ACD na ho den because CD na ho den say usoma Ghana ha ye importing e ma bebre
yes
and say uso CD na ho den mu a inflation be ko form free say imported inflation no wasom dada because eniema di free ama no neighbor no ne boa efo nti inflation be ko form nti also CD ni mu na o ma inflation akofom na ade ba ko asie hu ni na mamini kan ka we mempese obi badwen se yenu adom kuma for no MPP for ebia CD ne kra akofom omani nye hu ye ni je hu se Ghana ahotoba ye Ghana for ye timbi ye mpa ne se Ghana ebekoyie na mom ye pese Ghana ekoyie no ebeto aso sa na nye short lived so hu enti de ye kan se sa CD na ho odin abasoro eye den na ho odin abasoro mamentre Ghana fom the aban ye ne say gold board so moto gold pa mo gold on to na costro na what be say moto gold be say 4 billion Ghana cedis and no moto gold it's a lot no moto gold na no ma to ama moto gold e bi wa ma no ne ti omo nya dollars ni free omo ma to gold ni wa no mo so atama Bank of Ghana na Bank of Ghana omo be dampe dollars no egu system ni mo na ma dollars ebu
yes
na amasidi no enya hoden na de tiene say we no enye the right way a ese o de manage o currency okay we an interventional way utmi intervene in the market edrum rebi no hu say ahochira ba be a period be a nipa hia dollars ese o mo di ko importing normal periodic any adine for some reasons you need to intervene you come to intervene until your friend say intervention and yet everyday activity because all the everyday activity is costly it will mask rest of the economy and the economy will suffer on a sustaining basis enti the abani ye no auto gold no aton no anya dollars na Bank of Ghana their big system ni mu enye sustainable costly because said earlier on there okay we build sterilization and no ebesi na Bank of Ghana entimin country say a car on main airbo was sterilization we say say about 4 billion cedis ya di begu system ni mu every week no say Bank of Ghana so fa kwan bi so no twinkle back and yes inflation back through Bank of Ghana kwan be no fast or the twinkle back so issue your friend say omo no
yes
instruments so issue other security instruments no they twinkle to interest on e bo on man ke ye on farm two jada. Na se we way free wa. Dear mechanic say Emma ski other areas esa ban or ye jumaden Emma may koso. Just say or maybe a usika sem and I say usika no say no bedia. Ejina adie baako so. Adie de measure eye de broni friend is a balance of payment. So dear omani mu oniema wo de kwa abonten wo de kwa ama no nyina enye we nkwa o trade nkwa the friend is a financial account or capital account. So dear ko abonten any dear bem. Isa niema we current account no or financial account and no capital account. Sa niema miensan we okaboma ena ubenya sa balance of payment no. Sa balance no se unya surplus e boa o man. The bigger the better.
Yes.
And no ena se ultimate trending positively for a long time on a sustaining basis o currency e best standing. And my currencies are standing no sanity. By the time our balance of payments na combination of current account or capital account or financial account no
Asempa
come when trend no net say we economy no e ko ye we say we exporting more we importing less. So and no near day and manage your currency and no near day say nenye on an interventionary basis. But what is the mean Ghana say 2% 14 year now me be some indicators be a year from Ghana Statistical Service omo dia tudwa we in free any other source than Ghana Statistical Service. Okay, omo website anybody can check. Enti yenhwe ni ye the mama can say sa we mask real development. Me check figures bebrea ebema corroborate what I'm saying. Okay, yenhwe real GDP growth rate. GDP growth rate.
Okay.
Omen mu na me pick figures you betima compare. We show my figures omodi aba abonten up to Q3 2025 e wa abonten. Timede Q3 2025 compare NPP time Q3 2024.
Okay.
Na yenhwe real GDP growth rate for Q3 2024 NPP time is 7%. Q3 2025 5.5%. Eswati absolute change minus 1.5%. Percentage change minus 21.4%. That is real GDP growth rate. Okay. Non-oil GDP growth rate. Oyi oil free man. We in a trade domestic growth and kasa. Ye oil free. And also the same trend. Q3 2024 NPP abreso. Na a 7.4%. Ye ba NPP resetting BBA Koya Mahama Ba Parliament Babekai Q3 2025 3.9%. As what if absolute change here minus 3.5%. Percentage change minus 47.3%. This is manufacturing. Okay. Young employment, youth employment, and all these figures who call Ghana Statistical Service ewo. Youth unemployment and mabuna omunya juma. Q3 we sa youth unemployment we omama a full year nti ye this one ye won a full year ho oko check here abon se ho 22.5%. That is for 2024. 2025 32.5% youth unemployment akosro. Afe yenhwe industry growth ehun hia pa industry growth Q3 2024 and the MDC MPP 2024 11.4% industry growth 11.4%.
Also you talk unemployment now say
And 2024 22.5%. 22.5%. And then go to Q3 full year 2025 32.5%. You go to
that's an increase in the
no. So we are unemployment, so it has increased. Yeah, which is not
22.5 and 23.2.
Yes.
We'll have the data to them.
Okay. So I mean that is what I'm mentioning. So you go to industry growth. Q3 2024 11.40. Industry growth. Go to Q3 2025, a reduce cost 0.8%. Meaning, even share revenue. They say you see a grow your GDP are called 113 billion US dollars. So what grow in that my DNA say revenue so cost through boom. Then share revenue to GDP. Revenue to GDP Q3 2024 17.4% revenue to GDP. Q3 2025 17.2%. That's what it. So, and these are key macroeconomic indicators: manufacturing, industry, revenue, real GDP, GDP less oil growth, and these are key. All these social as what it are Western. In America said the focus has been overly concentrated on intervening in the market to support the city. And yes, a city, but it shouldn't be at the expense of real growth.
The other sectors.
Growth should be what economists call endogenous. It should be from within. That is what is sustainable. If you're growing from within, you are supporting the real pillars. You are supporting human capital growth, which includes innovation, which includes your health as a human being, which includes technological advancement, which includes digital expansion to rural areas, which includes physical infrastructure. Okay, these are key. So all these, you ask yourself, areas are area Mahama or touch it on. Areas or touch it on. Human capital, share pomudin. Okan Hwasem. My castle and Kan Hwasem. Okan Hwasem is in the state of the nation. Now, Okan Hwasem, no, or say, or can be or say health sovereignty.
Yes.
Health sovereignty. No can conference we create course or Accra ha a year sub-region or more have a conference be about health sovereignty. So he was on it and all that. But the thing is, and let me even bring this. He also talked about this no bed syndrome, which the minority leader, Honorable Kwame Afenyo Markins or Sahini, he read a statement in Parliament about a certain young man who died from an accident because of this no bed syndrome. So President, talked on it. But the thing is, yes, you talk on it, but you have to come up with solutions. Because you have the opportunity to tell us about your policy statement for the year. Okay, what did he say about the Agenda 111 hospitals that the MPP started? If we want to expand healthcare infrastructure, if we want healthcare sovereignty, as he said, he didn't talk about it. In the budget that was read for 2026, the government said they were going to complete 10 Agenda 111 projects. Where are we with them? We don't know. He didn't say anything about them. Okay, so where are we? He talked about innovation as part of human capital development. Innovation, and he said he was going to build more technical universities. Good. Build more technical universities. He said he was going to build 6 new TVET institutions.
Yes.
Good. Build them. But let me ask you, if you really want to support innovation, okay, technical universities, the existing ones, have we really supported them in what has been the support for the past 1 year to the technical universities to support them in terms of research to come up with innovative ways of doing things, if really we mean what we're saying? TVETs, how much support have they received? I have one TVET in my constituency.
Okay.
Manson Kwanta is Apache number 2. Okay. TVET is supposed to be a boarding school. A boarding has been designated as such, as boarding school. For that TVET, I've been pushing and chasing all this 1 year for support to at least push it to get the necessary amenities, the necessary facilities as a boarding institution. Up till now, no bed, nothing is supposed to be a boarding institution. So the institutions that are there, are we really supporting them, or we want to build and indicate that I've built this number, whilst the existing ones we are not supporting them. So what I'm saying is, here they state the macroeconomic indicators they are not looking as good as were put out. The other issues that he spoke about, those are the ones I'm talking about, and they don't look that good. This innovation issue, he talked about rural connectivity. Okay, that is expanding the digital network to include the rural areas. He gave a certain number, so small. You should tell us the scale of the issue and the extent that you have gone in the past 1 year.
But you go recognizing, so say he's been in power for just 1 year.
That's what I'm saying. That you tell us the scale. Because you see, you come to lament. Tell us what you met and what you have been able to do and where you want to take us to. If today I come in and I give a certain number, I'm not comparing to anything. It's not bad. I just give a number. What does that mean? You tell us, okay, I want to expand rural connectivity.
Yes.
By whatever, from what to what, by what time? It's quite vague, you know. If you come to my constituency, last year, Paul, State of the Nation's address. We didn't meaning a fine or a nice person. I mean, I have to say it already. He's a nice person. But my catcher is very bad. Who was a bit brandy. I mean, one by say obe. Say also free. Mosia so dia. Oko have a food show.
Too much. Terrible. January, I'm so up on a pond. My home had the MPP stronghold. I'll grow soon. Yes, I'll grow soon.
So,
assume your name.
No, MPP nam say contractors 9. Enti muntia bi momo. MPP na de omo bae. Omo we no. Hwe ekwan kese bi e da ho. Minia, wo nim ho ekwan kese bi a eno na family constituency ni mu. Efi anwa kwanta. Ekwa hene makoko ben. Sa kwan no half efa bia ye 4 lanes. Coffee Job. Yes. Na enam se na eso obamu ni nti obubu side no ko. And o fili ya. Minia, Sabria make I say, insure now wash it, she said, a jumo ye nyina. So, and so the amete say a nye priority road anymore. So, eti and honey the mess, eti mama o can send be brain, and mamma fa we num kakre me round there, mamma fa bakon, and o can be efa security hono. O can we be no a person may come because a home here or can be for a ma ye traders and your man traders that more called Burkina a ma a quenchia cotu or momoko tomatoes at the abagana.
Yes.
Or sign can be for fishermen and saying or monsukoshia quenchia any other. A yes, a president and same sia a behiano no can home say or kind a right way now or expressing the condolences na adie bakwa you see a person make can say president bibi eba wanim ana uti bibi sa yes express your condolences nemom my solution tiomo call Burkina ne ko say ko see na why express condolences what next and as I say so mo call Burkina ye be ma military agade o ma de o ma call Burkina tomato farm so na military assign the omabana and answer among of tomato ni biom. Once there is demand for that particular kind of tomatoes no ombeko
akofa
enti omoko na se bi ko sibiema no assign express condolences ana my expectation me expect and I believe is by extension to Ghanaians the man and kasa no moka survivors no almost see aban yestrel boy enia tomatoes ni bi e wo memu ha. Na me busa say we are there then. Enti president we are made to nanimi. Ontimi instruct this say bia Council for Scientific and Industrial Research for CSR for say sa tomatoes are naba ye didua ibenya sa type of tomatoes are Ghana for peno. Monhwehwe bi mreme ni enua wo omemu ha. Monpe sa tomatoes are Ghana for peno. Sa mo be ya mana ye better cry chan de ho say na and nimanim ha ya mompe na bambreme niemfa ma areas aye dua tomatoes pa wo memu ha unya de more because ekuafo de omo ye ne say afini kwa wie de wadua na at the end of the day ase proper na no na ba no e na omo san de dua enti unya na ba ne bi de mana mani 2 years pe sa tomatoes na Ghana for person omo di no ebebu identity na waka no ama a solution but woefully inadequate. I tell you, I was telling Honorable Champion when we came in. He knows my constituency. He's been there before. I have no third road. Zero.
Yeah, me I'm the constituency no. Me fi manso mo sen so.
Okay, any unim.
Yeah.
Baby I am futuro.
8 years in
Baby I make catch any say. Now me catch any say contractors. No, mommy can already no be taking me on. Your contractors 4 anyway.
Yeah.
And you can say 8 years
and the MPP time.
Yes. And mami cannot be me but mami cannot be NT. Me but mami cannot be NT. MPP the contractors 4 and a bar because you have an emergency you need be cry.
Yeah, be ni ho cry.
You were contractor back friend my 10 you Kofi Jobo you were back friend Don Cross you were Joe Shop omo ye nan. Obia e wo ha no e bi o ma ye drains near dey. NDC by
yes.
Omo IPC se omo di akọ ye ntua ba akokra na untia ne ka de no beto diesel de no de beto cement any ade de ayejuma nti omo nyina no ama omo ntimi nto omo juma so so na me by na me ne champion ka se me constituency 0 kakra de ma me ankomo ba beboa no omo fi side because ye ntua omo ka enti eja ayi honorable Abuja